The Audio Odyssey, The Kinsman Redeemer, The Wings of Refuge. The sun hung low over the fields of Bethlehem, casting long amber shadows across the stalls of barley. It was the season of harvest, a time of plenty for some, but for others a time of desperate hope. Among the harvesters worked a woman named Ruth. She was not of that land. She was a Moabitess, a stranger in a familiar land. Beside her, the heavy silence of loss. Her husband gone, her homeland left behind. She followed the reapers, her hands calloused and stained with the dirt of the earth, from gathering the strays of ears of grain left in the waste from the workers. She did not work for herself. She worked for Naomi, her mother-in-law, to whom she had pledged a sacred vow. Where you go, I will go. As the heat of the day pressed down, a man entered the field. His name was Boaz, a man of great standing and even greater character. He moved with a quiet authority that commanded respect. Yet his first words to all of his workers were a blessing. The Lord be with you. The Lord be with you. But his eyes fell upon the woman gleaning in the back corner of his field. Her name was Ruth. Boaz began to ask his overseers, "Who is she? Where is she from?" When he heard her story, how she had left everything to care for her mother-in-law Naomi, something stirred within him. He did not see a beggar. He saw a daughter of the Most High. He approached her. His voice was steady, an anchor in a stormy world. "Listen to me, daughter," he said firmly. "Do not go glean in any other field. Stay here close to my young maidens. And I have commanded all of the men not to touch you. And whenever you get thirsty, go to the jars and drink all the water that you need." Ruth fell on her face, overwhelmed by the grace she hadn't earned. "But why have I found such favor in your eyes that you should take notice of me? Since I am a foreigner, I'm not from here," Boaz replied, with a truth that echoed across the field. "I have been told all that you have done for your mother-in-law. May the Lord repay you for what you have done. May you be richly rewarded by the Lord, the God of Israel, under whose wings you have come to take refuge." Weeks passed by, and the harvest drew to a close. Following the wisdom of Naomi, Ruth prepared herself. She washed up. She anointed herself with oil. She put on her best cloak. Under the cover of a starlit sky, she went down to the threshing floor, where Boaz was laying sound asleep, near the heap of grain. With a heart pounding like a drum, she uncovered his feet and she laid herself down. In the middle of the night, Boaz woke up startled. "Who is there at my feet?" he whispered into the darkness. "I am your servant, Ruth," she answered, her voice steady despite being so afraid. "Sir, Spread the corner of your garment over me, since you are a guardian redeemer. In that moment, the threshing floor became a sanctuary. Boaz realized that this woman was not looking for wealth or youth. She was not looking for favor. She was looking for protection, a kinsman to restore her family name. Oh my, the Lord bless you, my daughter, Boaz said. Do not fear. I will do for you all that you asked. Boaz was a man of his word. He went to the city gates, the place of justice, and before the elders of the town, he legally claimed the right to redeem the land of Naomi and the hand of Ruth. He stepped forward not just as a provider, but as a redeemer. The mourning of the past was swallowed up by the joy of the present. Ruth the stranger became Ruth the wife and mother, and from their union came a son named Obed, the grandfather of a king named David. This audio odyssey reminds us today, no matter how far you have wandered or how much you have lost, there is a Redeemer who sees your faithfulness in all of your deeds. Amen. Thank you for tuning in, and God bless you.